What's up, Niner Nation? This is Drew Andrews with your Niner News, and this is what we have for this week. It is Founders Day. Happy 75th anniversary, Niner Nation! And the other thing we got is our sports recap with the football team and the other sports. So first up, we have Beth McGuire, who got to talk with the Chancellor for Founders Day, and some other notable people. Let's run it.
It's Founders Day, 75th anniversary. We're excited about it.
75th anniversary is such a big deal for UNC Charlotte. It's a chance to celebrate our heritage, our roots, our founding, and just how far we've come in that time. And being able to have this event with Chancellor Gaber and with various different students, administrators, faculty, and staff just really shows Niner Nation coming together.
Very exciting for this university. We've hit some major milestones.
We talk about looking sort of where we've been and then thinking about where we're going. So our next strategic plan, it's called Shaping What's Next. And we've had this amazing history, but we are a young university, so we've got a lot of other great things to do. And, everybody here is a part of that.
We have over 100 volunteers. We are putting together toiletry kits for community partners, Care Ring, Hope Vibes, and Crisis Assistance Ministry, as well as teacher backpacks for Niner University elementary teachers. So we were founded originally with that community service idea. And Bonnie Cohn, her brainchild was to help veterans, who needed a place to get their education. So this is just a great way to honor that and to celebrate the university.
The great thing about this is getting out of COVID and still being able to impact their community where we couldn't do it last year during our Founders Day. And just being able to have people back and supporting our community, I think is what we live on.
The pandemic, we have learned a lot from. We've learned resiliency. We've learned how do we come back together, and look at us here. Here we are saying it's really important to have the human connection and be able to be together on campus.
We're writing thank you notes to our Novant and Atrium healthcare workers who have been working the front lines throughout COVID, just to thank them for all that they've been doing for us.
I think the next decade will be really telling as we push forward and continue to grow and continue to push research, continue to help our students succeed with graduation, job placement. We're looking forward to all of it.
Go Niners.
Go Niners.
Go Niners.
And next up, we have Bradley Cole with our sports recap. Hey, touchdown. Let's do it. Niner Nation, let's go!
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sports Corner presented by the Niner Times, where we cover anything and everything related to Charlotte 49er athletics. I'm your host Bradley Cole, and let's get to it. First things first, let's look at the away teams for this past week. The Charlotte 49er volleyball team had two tough road games over the weekend against Middle Tennessee as they lost back-to-back games against the Blue Raiders. The 49ers will finally head back home to face FAU this weekend on October 1st and 2nd. It's the first time the 49ers have played at home since late August. The men's golf team had a lot of success at the River Run Collegiate Tournament last week, winning by 31 strokes as Matt Sharpstein won the individual tournament as well. The Charlotte women's soccer team hosted FAU this past Sunday in a Conference USA bout. In the 24th minute, Michaela Retta scored the lone goal for the 49ers. Later in the game, in the 78th minute, the Owls finally struck. Neither team would score after two overtimes, leading to a 1-1 draw for the Charlotte 49ers. The team is now 5-4-1 on the season and will play FIU this week. The Charlotte men's soccer team hosted South Carolina this past Saturday for their first Conference USA game of the year. The 49ers beat the Gamecocks 3-0 thanks to Joe Brito's 4-point night. The 49ers' Cameron Lacey scored first in the 15th minute off an assist from Joe Brito, giving the 49ers a 1-0 lead. And then in the 34th minute, Preston Pop scored for a 2-0 lead for the 49ers. In the 60th minute, Joe Brito scored off a penalty kick to give Charlotte the 3-0 win and the team's first conference victory of the year. Charlotte is now 5-2 on the season and 1-0 in conference play. They will host Wofford this Tuesday at home at 7 p.m. The Charlotte 49er football team hosted Middle Tennessee this past weekend for their first Conference USA game of 2021. The 49ers beat the Blue Raiders 42-39 in an offensive shootout, which would break a school record for overall touchdown passes. In the first quarter, Chris Reynolds would find Grant DuBose for the 49ers' first touchdown to put the team up 7-0 early in the first quarter. Reynolds hit the Bows again for another passing touchdown to give the 49ers a 14-7 lead. In the third quarter, Chris Reynolds hit Elijah Spencer for an 18-yard touchdown pass to put the 49ers back up 21-17. In the fourth quarter, Chris Reynolds hit Shadrick Byrd for a 19-yard pass, putting the 49ers up 35-24. Reynolds' 1-yard touchdown run sealed the deal for the 49ers. 49ers went on to win their third game of the year.
I can't say enough about all of these guys, how mature they're becoming. And it's bigger than football, and it's bigger than themselves, and makes it a lot of fun to coach.
Charlotte will have another tough task this week as they face Illinois on the road on October 2nd at 12 p.m. The game will be televised on the Big Ten Network. And that's it for this week's edition of the Sports Corner presented by the Niner Times. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm your host, Bradley Cole, and we'll see you again next week.
Make sure you pick up the Nets edition coming up on Tuesday, and then the Tuesday after that, and this is your Andrews with Niner News. Goodbye.